So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. It could be in here. Eto! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Can he get away here? And the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gabriel Batistuta!
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe is looking to set free a runner. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Wilshere. Mbappe. Owen. Oh, it's Owen. Owen finds himself offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cafu. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he thumps it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Firmino.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beraldo. Stojkovic. And here's Roberto Firmino.
Firmino really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Decent hit! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bergkamp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, super find. Beraldo. Makaleli. Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bergkamp. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, what a mistake! Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Substitution.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Mbappe. Number 22. Stojkovic.
Pinches it off him.
Number 18. Roberto Firmino. Number 15.
And it's Forlan.
Makaleli. Number 13.
He
Conte.
was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 21. Hiroshi Nakata.
There's the hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Cannavaro. Koundé.
There will
Bergkamp.
be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. He's looking wide. Forlan. Beckham. That is a brilliant interception. Oh no, this great chance! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. Some hero... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, super find. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Rice. Bebeto. Gently done. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bebeto. First quarter of an hour gone. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Always onto this. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Bebeto! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Cruyff. Big chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful.
Hello,
and we're only halfway
please
through.
Join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field. Number 6, Bergkamp. Number 4, Van Nistelrooy. Number 14, Diego Forlan. Number 10, Messi.
And we're off again.
Number 13,
So,
Beckham.
45 minutes
Coming
to
on
turn
the
it
field,
round.
Number 15, Ronaldinho. Number
Let's
11,
Batistuta.
Owen.
Still
Number
no way
7,
through. The defending here
Batistuta.
is resolute.
Number 21,
It's a sharp little ball here.
Number
Now that's well seen
25,
too.
Wilshere.
Aim forwards.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Owen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi.
The attendance for this
Rice.
match was 72,300.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Adams cuts out the pass. White. Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared away. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Batistuta. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's found some space here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, what a ball! Decent hit! Sticks it away! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Promising cross. Adams tries to clear. Batistuta. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Batistuta. Into the last 5 minutes. Ronaldinho! Oh, brilliant save. Oh, that's a key interception. Interesting ball. Shot could be on. Chance! And it's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Has been indicated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So is this the start of a comeback? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Martinez gets it away. Stood up well to him there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great hit! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's well spotted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Fallen! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 18 minutes is number 14.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Van Basten. Bergkamp. Now it's Forlan. Rodri. That's Ruben Neves. Ribéry. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ribéry. He's had a hit! Costa Curta is there to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Bergkamp. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. That is a great ball. He's had a shot! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckenbauer.
It's a decent chance to counter.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got it. There's the hit. It's there. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll...
And the first half is done. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Van Nistelrooy. Number 9,
There's the start of the second half.
Number 18,
Griezmann.
Baston. Coming
Beckham.
on the field. Number 15,
Adams.
Dybala. Number
Well
20,
seen. Saw that coming.
Griezmann.
That was well played,
Number 14,
well stopped.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Deftly away. Messi. Messi! Oh, good-looking ball.
For this match was
Dybala,
71,649.
quality ball. Chips it through. He's got space and shapes to shoot! And that's past the post.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rodri. That's headed upfield. And that's another good win of the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Shot a goal! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And now they can clear their lines. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dybala. And here's Griezmann. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Adams. Beckenbauer. And it's Forlan. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Ruben Dias. Here's Rodri. Griezmann has created one goal already. Forlan. There's the shot! Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's through here. Now this could... It's Griezmann! Sticks it away!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And that gets things running. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely aimed pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, easy pickings there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, he could absolutely thrive here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pinches it off him. Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. Bergkamp. And here's Forlan. Well, that's well seen too. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. Oh, it's Bergkamp. He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. That's been cut out, well played. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Kasper Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, brilliant stop from Schmeichel! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's fallen! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foden clears. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Forlan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be
Out
one
to the
minute
right.
added time.
That is lovely. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Strictly forbidden.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. He won't be happy with that one. He's one-on-one, surely! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh no, this does not look good! Now that... Great hit! Torres is flagged offside. Adams. Oh, what a mistake! Big chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Argentina get themselves back into control. Oh, they could be caught out here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the keeper's given... And the finish! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. He's gone for goal. Adams. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. He's got the shot away! Mbappe!
The
Chance!
attendance for this match was 71.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No way through. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed. Mbappe! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
An act of charity gratefully received. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Beraldo.
It's about risk-taking.
And it's been given away. He's had a shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. That's a decent clearance. Little pass back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's just a little long. I think we're just about done here.
4 added
Now
minutes
it's
has
Messi.
been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Nistelrooy. Caceres with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Forlan
Please be
taking
made
in the
aware that
accolades,
smoking
having
is
been named
only
man of the
permitted in
match,
designated
and
areas
deservedly
within
so.
these grounds.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds of
everybody, and
the
welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this
match.
part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergkamp was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Van Basten. De Bruyne. Mbappe hits one! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cleared without complication. Beckham. De Nielsen. Now it's Del Piero. And there's green grass ahead of him. Beckenbauer. Messi. Forlan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thinks one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its...
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be
Del
done.
Piero! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Anniversary today.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up.
Great chance! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Van Basten! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Danielson does really well to win the ball there. Cafu, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. Chips it through. Now it's Van Basten. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Del Piero with the short one.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And it's De Bruyne. And that's gone loose. Jordi Alba. And now they can clear their lines. Del Piero, he's having a hit! Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jordi Alba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Drogba. Just the keeper to Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, easy pickings there. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's picked out the run. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the runner, back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Messi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Drogba is onto this. Big chance! There it is! First blood drawn. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And here's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through. The ball is bounced loose now. Wilshere. Quality ball. Now it's Drogba. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good ball! There's the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. Ribery! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk gets it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. 5 minutes till the break. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Drogba. Camavinga. And they're back on the ball again.
There will be 1 minute
That's
added
been
time.
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it
Those
at the
of you
break.
making their way home
1-0.
on public transportation today,
I thought that was a
please watch
decent
the screen
45
for
minutes of
train departure
football,
times
plenty
from
of
all
signs
local
that
major
both
stations.
managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative
Substitution
nor
for
positive.
Arsenal.
You still have to
Number
approach
12,
this like it's
Diogo
0-0.
Costa. Coming on the
Leading a
field
cagey
is
game here.
number
It's had its moments,
16,
and it's 1-0
Thibaut
at the break.
Courtois.
And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Paredes. Rice.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The
Drogba.
attendance for this match was 71,649.
And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played with finesse. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. Danger averted for now. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to...
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And that was very necessary. They get a throw in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ronaldinho. Now the finish!
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's away!
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Pinches it off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu has a look and plays it forward. And here's from Mario. And that should get the job done. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made it count.
Well, you can't get much more special than that. That's got to be one of the hardest techniques in football, and he made it look so easy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kante gets flagged offside. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. Half an hour played now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Van Basten. Now that's Stoichkov! They've got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Works it forward. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. That's a fabulous ball. It's Bergkamp!
2 added minutes
And
has
that
been
interception
indicated.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal
Please
impact,
join me
or
in
else.
wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field. Number 14, Diego Forlan. Number 4,
So off we go once more.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 9.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of
Number
getting back
6,
into the game, they can't afford to
Bergkamp.
slip up and concede
Number
another.
10,
The next goal
Messi.
becomes
Coming
crucial.
on the field, number 7, Batistuta. Number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 25, Wilshere. Number 15, Ronaldinho. Number 21, Mbappe. Substitution.
And here's Batistuta. Conte. Ruben Neves. Cantona. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Adams. And it's Drogba. No way through there. Conte. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this
good
match
read.
was
He read that really well and stopped it.
71,550.
Nicely aimed pass. That's Batistuta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Batistuta. Cafu deals with that comfortably. That's going to go a long way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves. Wilshere. Now it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba. Wilshere. That looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one, now the finish! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match
welcome
that
to
will
today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Jorginho. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every...
Bebeto! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Canada really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Bergkamp. Forlan. Forlan. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Yamal. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that has been cleared. Now it's Forlan. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. And that was very necessary. No goals as yet. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckham. Pinches it off him. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's being shifted off it. Costa Curta. Well read, nice interception.
Canada are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Costa Curta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he's really drilled it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Costa Curta. Bergkamp. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
For our charity fund.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Bergkamp.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 14.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life.
Number 10, Messi.
Bebeto made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Number 25, Wilshere. Number 7, Batistuta. Number 18, Didier Drogba.
Bebeto.
Number 21, Mbappe.
Griezmann.
Substitutions taking place.
He's just misjudged that one. Van Balten clears it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Davis. Beckenbauer. Forwards and with intent. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shapes to shoot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball.
This match was 70,987.
Oh, it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Denilson. Bebeto. He's played him through. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Gently done. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto! And the ball's come loose here. Ter Stegen, will they claim to that?
Canada have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Into the last quarter of an hour. Denilson.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played over towards the opposite flank. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Drogba. And it's Batistuta. Jorginho gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Added time.
Batistuta. And the counter is on. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of intent. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And it's Drogba. That is good alertness. Forlan. Forlan! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played out to the right. Rice gets across to intercept that. Still goalless. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Adams. Batistuta, reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this. It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Drogba. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a great pick out. He's been picked out. Oh, that great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball.
There will be
Scholes.
1 minute added time.
And claimed it back swiftly. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just
And a
one
quick
telling
reminder
moment.
today, everybody,
It is
to
still
make
very
sure to
tight
put
here.
any litter
The
in the
game
bins
still
provided.
up for grabs.
Thank you for your
And
cooperation.
the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Forlan! Oh, within an inch or two.
Forlan nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
And it's Scholes. And here's Forlan. The message is clear, none shall pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Ah, he's given it away! Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
72,306.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He could be in here. And Van Nistelrooy! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Beckham. Hernandez. And here's Scholes. And here's Forlan. There's a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Forlan, Scholes, and here's Scholes, and he's Forlan! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fenerbahce have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Scholes. And here's Forlan. That is a great... Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Scholes. Hernandez. Van Nistelrooy, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get away here?
That's good play from him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's going to go a long way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Forlan, now the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's played him through. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to dink it through. Adams tries to clear and claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the runner. He's got away. Bebeto providing an outlet on that flank. Cafu cuts out the pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Shot could be on. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, this looks sharp. He has found the way through. Opts to play it back. Jorginho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a superb pass. And he's following up. Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable. There's the hit! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become... And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Threads one in. Bergkamp looking to get on the end of this. And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Now it's Forlan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bebeto. That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Cafu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckenbauer. And it's Forlan. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, easy pickings there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Now it's Forlan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Number 6, Bergkamp. Number
Whistle
10,
goes, and we
Messi.
start the second half.
Number 14,
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Number 4, Van Nistelrooy.
Davis.
Number 13,
Danielson.
Beckham. Coming on the field, number
Cafu.
15, Ronaldinho. Number
Baresi.
21, Mbappe. Number 7, Batistuta.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Owen. Number 25.
Oh, good read.
Wilshere.
That was well played,
Substitution in
well
progress.
stopped.
Valverde. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Batistuta. Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. And the shot! Cafu. Mbappe. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now there's shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde. And it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Big chance! It's in! And they're back in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ronaldinho. Great chance! They've done it! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. Denilson. And it's Owen. Baresi calmly anticipates.
There will be three
Well, they could break here,
time.
and that could set him on his way. And Batistuta! They are rampant! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Canada really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Clinical. Jump. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...